everyone, it's Hayley from the Knott marketing team. We've been getting loads of questions to us as a team about how we're finding marketing to our clients and audiences during the time at the moment. So we thought we'd just jump on and create a quick video blog post to you and have a chat about what we've done, how we're finding it, and a couple of things which are really important and have gone up the ranks in priority level since the end of March. So one thing we do at Knott quite often is we host a lot of in-person events, and we had a lovely full schedule planned up to kind of July time of client-facing events, whether they be around technology, product releases, or just kind of tech and chat networking sessions that we host. They were all based in London. We had a couple going around the wider UK, and obviously that's not something we can execute anymore. So we kind of sat down as a team, and come March 23rd, we knew that everything had to flip to a digital platform. Luckily, as one of Cisco's main resellers here in the UK, we are fully equipped with the whole Cisco stack, and that is from WebEx Events, WebEx Meetings, WebEx Teams, and we kind of jumped on it quickly to make sure that we were utilising the tools we had in-house to be able to continue to roll out the engagement that we wanted to have with our clients. One thing that we have found is there is a lot going on. Our clients aren't just receiving emails from us to invite them to webinars and digital events. They're receiving emails from everybody and their dog. And one of the things we needed to make sure is that we were cutting through this noise. Whether it be we put in a little bit of a humorous tone to what we wanted to invite them to, whether we were a little bit controversial, or just making sure that our messaging was really direct in delivering an outcome that they were looking at, or a cause or a challenge that they were facing. It's not easy. You do have to battle against a lot of the noise from everybody, but this is where you can add in a little bit of your creative style. You might have to go a little bit outside the remits of your normal tone of voice, your brand messaging, but needs must, and being agile and adaptive in this time is the most important thing. Another thing that we were finding, which most marketing teams do have to consider, is how do we utilise our budgets in this time? If you're lucky enough that your marketing team has a budget for events, everybody knows a lot of it gets spent on food, it gets spent on room hire, it gets spent on the pop-up banners which are by the door, and all of these costs don't exist when you're flipping events to virtual platforms. So it's looking at how can you utilise that budget in the best possible way, whether it being Google pay-per-click advertising campaigns. Do you go advertising on LinkedIn, and looking at the different avenues where you can enhance your spend to make sure that your events and your activity are a success. One thing that we kind of considered was where we were finding maybe some of the virtual events weren't getting the registrations that we were hoping for, or the numbers. Do we include initiatives? Do we include incentives to say, if you attend an event and you stay with us through the whole of the event for the hour long or however long it is, you are then rewarded with a voucher where you can donate to a charity of your choice. And it's things like that. It's how do you redistribute the funds to make sure that you are still delivering to your clients, that the experience is still worthwhile, and maybe adding in the incentives in a positive way where you can also give back to the community. And the last thing we've been having lots of questions from, and this is internally as well, so our sales communities, our engineering community, all have come to us and asking those questions, saying, how are we going to differentiate ourselves? How are we going to be a little bit different? And one of the main things about Knott is we have a very unique style in how we work. We're very face-to-face, people heavy and relationship strong in how we deliver our services and our products to our clients. one of the main things that we did not want to lose by flipping our events virtually is our personality. Our personality is so core to who we are and why we do what we do, and the culture of Knitilic is something which you can see a mile off. So in all of our webinars, in all of our virtual events, we make sure that adding our personality, adding a little bit of humour is a natural process. So making sure the speakers are aware that they can add in jokes, they can get things wrong and fumble their words like I've done in this video blog, and just keep going. Feel supported and in a very relaxed environment, as you would do if you were sat around in a meeting room. We don't want people to feel that they are sat listening and being dictated to and they can't interact. So making sure there are Q&As, there are polls, that there are breaks in the presentations for people to be able to contribute back is really important. And we've actually been finding we've been getting a lot more engagement from Q&As than we might have done if we were presenting and you ask the audience, like, anybody got any questions? And you wait and the tumbleweed goes past and no one puts up their hand. So it has been quite good in that sense. And one of the main things is to be able to capture all of this insight, to be able to action it afterwards and take what you've learned and be flexible and agile and change it. You can't schedule 2 months worth of virtual events in the same format with the same approach and think that every single one's going to be a hit. You have to take the candid feedback that you get, the criticisms, the mistakes that you make, learn from it, be agile, be flexible, flip it around, change it up, have a fireside chat, have a webinar where slideware is not allowed. Make sure that you are still adding that creativity and that diversity to your engagement that you would do if you were holding live events. Now, if you have any questions about flipping your events virtually, about the platforms we use, how we're doing it, some best practice, we have some infographics, we've got some blog posts you can have a look at, or just reach out and have a chat with us. We're here to support you in every way we can. And if it is just talking to someone who's facing the same challenges and problems, have a chat with us. We're always here. Okay, and that's everything from me, and I hope this has been valuable, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.